Hello, hello. Happy Friday. We are back at it again with some trails through Daybreak II. Also, happy Game Fest Day. We had lots of cool games to look at. Was pretty excited to see a lot of those titles drop by randomly. We have restarted our computer within the past 8 hours or so I am feeling confident that we won't be having as many performance issues today. Also very glad to know that on the Discord, also shameless plug, we have a Discord. Actually, maybe if someone can post the link to that. It's in the YouTube description too. But we do have a Discord now, and it does also notify when new streams come up on both YouTube and Twitch. Good stuff. And I'm probably gonna post there a lot more often than say some of my other Discords, just because it'll give me like a place for like different channels to just kind of rant. It's kind of neat. I was like posting about like the Game Fest stuff a little bit earlier today, like right after stream kind of, and I was like, huh. It's kind of like just like putting my thoughts out into the ether, which is kind of interesting. Never really done that before. But yeah, I mean, not much has happened. We did catch a meal after the Game Awards. It was kind of light. So unfortunately for us, we will probably get hungry in like an hour or two. It's just the state of things. We will be likely having a very late night dinner. But fingers crossed it doesn't come to that. We'll drink enough water for the two of it. Well, not two of us. We'll drink enough water to make sure that doesn't, come by quickly. But needless to say, I believe we can probably go ahead and get started. A bit of housekeeping to do, I think. We have like all of this district after we started getting hunted down by our friends and comrades Reset, Fairy, and
that's just a rumor, right?
Was Judith against this too? No, Judith made it out.
Allow me to confirm your schedule.
I think it was just Reset and Fairy. And then like Judith and Katra are like fucking around somewhere else in the city, which is like super unfortunate for me because we lost our damage dealers. So to kind of make up for it, right before stream, I ended up setting up Ren to be our caster for the day. We moved a lot of things around, and I think she'll be okay. Also kind of just chucked every single dual art I possibly had. So we're covering every single one of our bases with her. She's going to take care of every problem for us. And then if she can't do it, then Aaron's going to finish it. Yeah, speaking of the Game Awards though, crazy timing. Incredible timing for me to pick up
this will be better this year.
What's it called? Lies of P. Because the expansion for it dropped today too. And not only that, even if you don't have the expansion, they updated the game to like include a lot of like quality of life features and stuff. It's really nice. They added a lot of stuff that I kind of wish was in like Souls games, personally. Like when you're leveling up, you always have access to kind of what is the like, I don't know, like the inventory money, if you know what I mean, like the souls you can exchange to like get more points. There's that and like new like UI things that show when you're ready to level. Wait, are we in a hurry? Should I be wandering around the square, the central station like this, Station Street, without a care in the world? Yeah, curious what they'll have me doing in the new position. As long as it has something to do with business trips, I'm happy. We're in a hurry to housekeep, right? At this rate, I wonder if we're gonna finish this game in like a month or two.
And of how a young band of soldiers managed to survive.
Oh, Kisara. Kisara, what are you doing here? Oh, it's you guys. I saw the news about the explosion. None of you are hurt, right? Thankfully, everyone's fine. The damage is extensive, yes, but the first floor was unaffected. Yeah, and Renee's been taking care of some of the cleanup. But if you were that worried, don't you think you should have come check on us yourself? No, I can't go back. To be honest, I've actually been thinking about leaving the capital. That's why I snuck out this morning. But why? Everyone in Old Town's too happy all the time. I could never let myself become as complacent as them. She's damaged goods. Okay, now what's the real reason? Rebecca told me that I should focus on doing something I like. My mother said the same thing when she was on her deathbed. But back then, I didn't have a choice. You can't just do what you want when you have a sick mother to care for and no mirror to your name. That's what I told myself, at least. And then someone else comes along and tells me the same. I just don't know what to do. It's a decision about me and my future, and that's something I know the least about. Kisara, you say that, but it sounds to me like you already have an answer. Yeah, the reason you were so concerned about us. Why you couldn't strike up the courage to leave. The answer's right there, waiting for you. You just have to look into your heart and face it. How's that supposed to help me? So sad, still we are denied a romancing in MILF and Room Factory. The most tragic. I can't stay in Old Town, that's why I'm out here right now, so why can't I get myself to leave? What am I supposed to do?
Well, looks like she's gonna need a little more time.
You're right, I hope she'll be okay. We need more romanceable women in their 30s plus. We need more romanceable men in their 30s plus.
Jacobin, since we finally arrested the guy, the square should return back to normal. You know, I heard he'd actually been doing work with terrorists. Honestly, I figured he was just some small fry. Who would have thought? Well, I guess we just need to be more vigilant from now on. We can't let someone so dangerous have the run of the place.
Very well.
I need games to get older with me, so I'm not stuck playing like a 15-year-old and I feel old as hell. Excuse me. Your name's Coleman, right? Oh, sorry, but...
Yep, it's me. What can I do for you?
Sweet, I think we've got something of yours. It's a burner! We found this lying on the ground, and as soon as we picked it up, it rang. It scared me half to death. A girl on the other end of the line asked me to give this to a man in a dark blue coat named Coleman.
Oh, yeah. She's a friend of mine. Thanks for picking that up. You saved me a lot of grief.
Don't mention it. Just try to be more careful with that thing in the future. Those phones don't come cheap, you know. Exactly. That's how I felt playing Persona. I think as long as they don't draw attention to their age, I'm A-okay. Like, every time Aaron's like, oh, you old fart, and I think about Van being fucking like 23 or something, or like 24, I'm like, oh no. Van, why'd you do that? I understand. I understand what's going on now.
How's it going, guys? Glad to see you're all safe.
That's why, as much as Zin sucks sometimes, like as much of a fraud as he is, I gotta respect the guy because he's my only representation out here that's fucking like 38 or something. Haley? Oh, I get it now. Coleman.
Not a bad ploy. Sounds like I don't gotta explain what kind of situation we're in.
Yeah, the news kinda came out of nowhere. Jack and Bermati are currently gathering people who can help you out.
Wait, okay, so I'm still not catching it. What's the deal with Coleman? Is it a play on something?
Where are you now?
Like, I had an English teacher named Coleman, I think. Or there was an English teacher named Coleman at my school.
Central Station. We're just on our way to Riverside.
Gotcha. Then come on over. How about we meet up at Giacomo's old hideout and talk strategy?
Sounds good. See you in a bit.
Alright then, be careful out there.
Leave it to the informants to already be up on the latest in the behind-the-scenes happenings.
Your wealth of connections really comes in handy in times like these. Did I have a teacher called Marudo? I wish. I could have saved him. I couldn't have saved him. But I would have wanted to save him.
Ugh, only thought in my head is how my debts are growing like a damn beanstalk.
Well, their help comes at the most opportune time. It would be foolish not to take them up on it.
Advance the main story, go to Riverside.
Okay. There's some stuff for us to check out here.
The Adventures of Rockford. Golden Calamity. In theaters now.
We've got to hurry!
There's not a lot of stuff for us to check out here.
We've got to hurry!
They're not letting me fucking do anything! Fine, we'll go to Riverside. Can we go to the Westin at least?
Let's see. I need to buy.
We've got to hurry!
Yeah, they are forcing my hand. We're going straight to Riverside. This game is railroading me, and I don't like it. Morning, how you doing?
Come on, there's no need to be so tense. It's just a mail clutch, can't hurt you. You see, I'm really hoping there'll be a response from one of the companies I applied for today. That's all I can think about lately. I even missed my stop on the bus because I was so distracted. That's why I'm here waiting for another one. I really need to pull myself together.
So I pick it up and it rings all of a sudden. I was like super freaked, you know? Well, at least it got back to its owner. Yeah, who would have thought Mr. Coleman would be walking by? All's well that ends well, I guess. Really didn't feel like searching the whole city for the guy. Lucky us. Alright, to Riverside we go. I guess the housekeeping comes later. The meetup location is further on ahead. I'll admit, I don't exactly have the fondest memories of this place.
R.I.P. Can't blame you there.
I heard about what happened. This is where Almada's henchman killed that informant. Still, even after witnessing something as horrific as that, we pressed on. I commend you for that.
So this is where you graduated from schoolgirl with a silver spoon in her mouth to fearsome lady with guts of steel.
That couldn't be further from the truth. This place really is abandoned, then it'll make for the perfect hiding spot.
Something on your mind? Something on your mind?
Who was it that said that? Was that the vulture from StarCraft?
No problem. I dig.
Yeah, that's the vulture. Where do I put this? Never mind. Let's just go check it out.
How's that informant and gambler from Longport, isn't she?
Yeah, that's right. Forgot you two met back then.
Let's save the chit-chat for later. We lollygag, they're bound to catch us.
Yeah, the Goliaths. The Goliaths were really cool. As a Zerg player, all I ever got was like...
Arts attacks would be most useful.
Oh my god, I've been playing too much Lies of P. I tried to attack with like Dark Souls buttons. Oh my god, the game feels so fast. I forgot how to fucking play the game!
I'm ready anytime. Initiating drive.
Yeah, let me think how the Hydra sounds.
Allow me.
Cause there's kind of like a purr
Now
to
then,
it.
Let's keep moving.
Yeah, what the heck? I do not remember this game being so fast. Lies of P is incredibly slow. Okay, we're back in the groove of things. I don't think I've ever casted Divine Phoenix. This is a new one for us.
Initiating drive.
You can take him, Ren!
Oh, this is the last one too. We got the achievement for using all 7 dual arts. Pretty cool, pretty cool.
Well then, away we go.
Keep an
I'm
eye
like-
out for ranged attacks.
In my head, I'm trying to remember what the Hydralisks sound like. I feel like it's very throaty, like I don't know. I don't know how I would make it. It'd have to be like a combination of sounds. Like if you put like the mic right inside your throat and made like a scratching noise. And like a very like long exhale. Like a yeah, it's not fair. Zerg just had a bunch of weird noises, and like Terran and Protoss got cool stuff, like My Life for Ire and like Goliath Online and like You Need Something Blown Up. Or like, what did the Dark Templars say? Like Adun Toridas or something like that? I don't know if I've killed the rat.
Take them down in a single blow. Have a slice.
Maybe that's why I like the Infested Terran so much. That was like the only time Zerg had like any audio.
Time is ripe for a shark. Initiating drive.
Cause then you'd get like the live for the swarm and like shit like that.
They didn't put up much of a fight, did they?
Keep an eye out for ranged attacks. Magic attacks would be effective.
Looks like the gang's all here.
Oh, what gear do I have on Ren? Now that I think about it. Okay, yeah, that's actually good. Is the Platinum Watch the best one? Can we do better? Pretty sure the Platinum Watch is the best one. Yeah. Who's got the Sacred Scarf? Is the Sacred Scarf worth it? Not for the loss in speed.
Why don't we take a short rest?
Much better.
Will they let me
There
go
isn't
further?
the
Oh my
time.
gosh, that's so loud. Well, here we are. What's wrong, man? I think we might be the first ones here. I had the same thought. Are Jack and Bermani not here yet? I feel like we're getting set up. Seems you two are right. Is it possible she gave us the wrong place? Oh, now I get what's going on. What the? Shit! Everyone run! Really? Just like that? That's all it took? Yeah. No way! You telling me like there is a universe in which like that happened and Ren died? Like, I guess I can excuse, like, I don't know, anyone else, but Ren? Goofy ass death.
How about we meet up at Giacomo's old hideout and talk strategy? All right then, be careful out there.
I'll never get used to this goddamn bullshit.
She got us good. I never thought for a second that bombs would be in the room. No, that wasn't the only part of the trap, was it?
You knew it was gonna happen, didn't you?
Honestly, I wasn't 100% sure, but the unclouded eyes got some blind spots. Or, the unclouded eyes got some blind spots. For one, I didn't know that girl very well, and there's some things I won't fully grasp until I dive in. That said, I did kind of want to experience the rewind thingy firsthand. Thought it'd be fun, you know? Excuse me? It might be fun to just kind of die. Wait, so you knew the dangers involved, and you still went inside?
You're a psycho.
Thank you. Anyways, we did learn one thing at least. Marduk and the Kruger aren't the only ones out for blood. But why would Haley do such a thing? It's not Haley. Either that or she's also affected.
Last I checked, she didn't have any direct connections to either of those groups. No, wait, that's not true. She did have one, with the former head of Armada.
She may also be under the assumption that we were their accomplices. If so, then she could very well be acting in concert with Marduk and the Kruger. So that's why. She told us Bramati and Jack were already on the move. Do you think...
That was probably a lie. She knew we couldn't use our devices and took advantage of that fact. Damn, I knew she'd been through a lot, but she turned into one scary gal. Well, as long as she's supplying them with info, it'll only be a matter of time before Marduk and the Kruger catch up to us. Change of plans. We're gonna focus on cutting their source of intel. How are we gonna do that? Simple. We get to Haley through Jack. There's no way he's sitting on his hands at a time like this. Bet you anything he's trying to get in touch with us this very second.
Maybe he put out a sign for us. That's what people like him do in situations when they can't reach their partners in crime. Oh, so similar in vein to Haley's method. In other words, do you have any idea where to look? A couple of bars, probably. Maybe Bramati's.
Yeah, I know a few places. If I know Jack as well as I think I do, it'd be somewhere around the station. Let's give this place a once-over.
Understood. That's why they didn't want us to look.
You place a lot of trust in Jack, don't you?
Yeah, well, we have known each other for a really long time. If Jack was corroded,
There isn't
he
the
wouldn't have got
time.
Hal involved like this.
That's for sure. He must have left some clue behind about where he's at.
Fucking let me into a store, please. I see things that I haven't interacted with.
There isn't the time!
Right.
Is it just Ren who's super loud?
We gotta hurry.
Okay, we have no time to waste.
Okay, Anya's is pretty loud too.
Let's do this. We've got to hurry.
That's just a rumor, right?
Hey, Yoshino. You working hard or you hardly working?
The former, of course. And I'm sure the same is true for you as well. Would you like a midday snack? It's on the house. Oh, that sounds wonderful.
Earn a sim of free food, are you? You're one smooth operator, Shino. Oh yeah, quick question. We're looking for a middle-aged guy who reeks of booze. That ring any bells?
A guy who reeks of booze. Now that you mention it, yes, he was sitting over at the counter a little bit ago. Had one glass and left. We're definitely on the right track. He would have had a good view of the bridge from here.
You're saying he was tailing Haley? Guess that's possible.
Do you think he left a sign here?
Only one way to find out. It's shard search time.
What?
It's shard search time.
Something's there. Try doing a shard search.
Another bomb?
Jackpot.
A jack, 6, 10, queen, and a 2. It's a flush. They're all hearts. A fitting calling card for a gambler.
Yeah, that kind of fits. That kind of play fits Jack to a T.
He took a gamble on you noticing this, and he won the lottery. I don't see anything written on him. Is he trying to send some kind of code with the numbers?
I think so, yeah. Just gotta work it out. Let's see, we've got a Jack and a 6. I think that means he's in the Riverside. How do you get that?
Jack, 6 o'clock, so he's going south from Station Street.
And we can meet up with them in the concert hall at 12:30.
You got all that from 5 playing cards? I'm impressed. Alright, I think we know our next course of action then.
Yeah, to the concert hall we go. Oh yeah, if we need to do anything before then, now's the time.
Will you finally let me step into any store here?
Why you might think that. However,
Please?
we've got to hurry.
Man! Why are you giving me all this time?
We've
With
got to
the
hurry.
inability to do anything.
Sure have been a lot of incidents lately.
Let's see.
We've got to hurry.
I feel like in these instances, they should just be like, alright, let's go.
Right?
I guess they're letting us buy from Shino if we want to.
Hello.
Thank you.
What's with this Resident Evil ass like door open? Okay. What? Inevitable struggle? Peak. It's peak.
There you are, Jack.
How can I focus with this in my ear?
Man, Aaron, glad to see you guys are still alive and kicking. Looks like you got my message. Is the rest of your crew still holding up okay?
Wish I could say. But 2 of my assistants aren't exactly in the best place right now.
That's right, and the same goes for Haley as well.
Sounds like you guys have been through a lot. Wanna fill me in on what's going on?
So let me get this straight. The Kruger girl and the Marduk chick had their memories rewritten. Normally, I'd find that hard to believe, but, well...
It happened to Haley too, right?
Late last night, she left me a note and went to Idios knows where. It said I found the last remaining collaborators of Almada. I never thought it'd be them. Couldn't make heads or tails of what she meant, but it all clicked when I saw the news about your office going up in smoke. She really is in the same boat as Small Fry and the maid. Yeah, but she seemed like her usual perky self when we talked to her. That's why I think her case isn't as severe. She's been doing a real good job messing up the info network its informants use. Ramadi's trying to deal with the problem, but he's being led around by his nose.
I never realized she was capable of all that.
Looks can be deceiving. She's one hell of a force to be reckoned with in her line of work.
If we can't make use of your information network, then we may be in trouble.
We won't need to be going, we won't need that where we're going. I'm gonna tag along with you to the maintenance tunnel. I don't really get the whole rewind mumbo-jumbo. But based on the scraps of intel I managed to scrounge up, I'm positive she's near the trap she set. I won't let that girl go off the deep end. It's my job to keep her safe.
Jack.
Guess it's time for Longport the Lord of Booze to strut his stuff. If we can snap Haley back to reality, she might have a lead or 2 to give us. But we can't do that without you, Jack. You're racing the hole. Wow, no pressure, huh?
With you in our deck, I think we've got a winning hand this time. With Jack in tow, the group once again headed to the underground maintenance tunnel to get blown up again.
Seriously? She planted bombs in there? Yep. Don't get too close unless you want to pay a visit to the woman upstairs.
Are you certain that she's somewhere nearby?
Positive. The explosives should be the same as the ones that were brought to Ramis at the incident earlier this month. They're detonated remotely close. Or they're detonated remotely, but the person has to be close by. I bet that Haley's just a bit further in.
She must be in the room where we saved Marielle from the monster. And the monsters here are now probably much more aggressive than back then.
That won't stop us, though. We'll bear her on down and catch her with her pants down. I'll leave the monster bashing to you. I'm not really any good in a fight. I'm gonna call you on that bluff. Came out of a recent shuffle, I'm gonna call you on the bluff. You came out of that recent scuffle with Hayaway, no worse for wear. But fine, you get a pass. Since you're all tanked up, just try not to slow us down, you old boozer. Hey, I'm not drunk.
Summer Game Fest is a big disappointment for a gamer like you. Sony's State of Play was better, and you have higher hopes of the Xbox Showcase this Sunday. Welcome, welcome.
Whoa!
Yeah, I actually kind of did like the Summer Showcase
You're such
this
an
time around.
embarrassment.
Funny enough.
You really ought to
But I totally get
exercise
it.
every now and then.
Because I think the
Maybe
games
try
I was
hitting
looking
the
at...
gym instead of the bottle.
Okay, let me check the Discord server again, because I wrote down like every single one. Yeah, Liza P and Resident Evil, like, yeah, in the gaming chat, I listed like a handful here. Like, I thought Chronicles Medieval looked cool, Sonic Racing because I'm an Ichiban freak. End of Abyss looked kind of cool, Mouse PI kind of reminded me of Bioshock, so that looked like a fun pickup. Atomic Hearts 2 for the goons. Onimusha kind of looks solid. Lego Voyages seems like a very nice collab game. And then of course, Liza P has been really fun, with an expansion being Shadow Drop. That's pretty cool. Toa and the Guardians of the Sacred Tree. I feel like that's going to be the sleeper on this list for me. I really like the aesthetic and the roguelike nature of the game. Seems like it could be a good time. Axe of Blood being that like single player Indonesia like fighting game looked kind of really cool too. It'll look like a lot of fun. They kicked the baby at the end of the trailer, which is kind of funny. Then of course you can't forget about Stranger Than Heaven being the next RGG title. Oh my god, that trailer and the music in it had so much sauce. I'm gonna be 100% there for the like historical judgment practically. And then yeah, of course Resident Evil 9. So like pretty good handful for me at least. But I could totally understand a lot of those games not being like everyone's cup of coffee.
They should make for an interesting opponent. Let's see, shall we?
Yeah, I'm out here like almost listing the entire showcase practically.
Let's take this one home. Got you. Done. Exposed.
But yeah, I think if I had to pick like my favorites,
Use a sharp boost.
it's probably got to be Stranger Than Heaven,
Let's party!
RE9, and weirdly, I think Sonic Racing.
All in!
Blossom for me. Aaron!
Because I might have said a couple streams back, but I've been kind of in the mood to play like a racing game. And I don't have a Switch 2, so it's not like I would be picking up Mario Kart anytime soon.
Use whatever arts we can.
Feast your eyes?
Yeah, more like Persona 5 Racing with Joe. Okay, but the fucking 1, 2, 3 like crazy combo for the mental was insane for that trailer. Cause like I was chilling with me, I was chilling with like the Sonic characters and stuff, right? All of a sudden Miku shows up, and then I'm like, oh, hey, yo, wait, pause. Like that's kind of fire. Then Ichiban shows up, and I'm like, yo, wait, Ichiban? And then Joker, and I'm like, all right, I'm buying the game, right? And then like maybe a minute through after they showed Joker, they're like, oh yeah, also we're doing like Minecraft Steve. And we're giving like a Minecraft course too. And I'm like, what the hell are they doing over there at Sega, man? It's so good.
Going all in!
We need another kart racer to like topple the Mario Kart regime.
Certain arts will be more proper initiating drive. Activating skill.
Take him down, kitty!
Yeah, because I don't know if there's any other kart racers that I would like say is like as good as Mario Kart.
Preparations are complete.
Every time I've played like a like alt kart type game,
Certain arts will
it's
be
always
more
been like a little jank. Not as like consistently
Zypha, activate.
smooth. I wouldn't know how to say it, but I'm sure y'all understand what I mean.
Going all in!
Use whatever arts is weak against.
It's working.
We'll just do this.
It's go time! Activating skill. Blink and you'll...
Beetles have more health than I would expect.
You've got this, Agnes!
I
Gotcha!
Yeah.
Take him down, kitty!
Yeah, the titles that sold for me for State of Play, Digimon, Shinobi, and Mortal Kombat. Definitely. And then the Marvel fighting game looked really good for me too, personally. I was like a good fighting game, and Arxis does a good job at that.
That looks like a nice chest.
Yeah, very excited for the Microsoft Showcase though. I need some like sleepers to drop there. We're probably gonna end up doing another watch along for that on Sunday as well.
My, what a crowd.
Wait, I don't know if I fought these weird fish.
Here goes!
Let's begin, shall we?
Charge attack ready.
Alright, cool. Also, another, what time is the streaming showcase again?
Did they?
I should check, but I think it's probably around the same time as like Game Fest, where it's like 1:30, 2 o'clock. It'd be good to know. Also, let's see. I'm gonna shameless plug and pin the Discord channel. Pin the Discord channel to the chat. We're trying to get more members in here. Oh, it's not in the chat. I'm throwing. Hold on, what? Did I put it on the Summer Games Fest stream? I probably did. I need to update my descriptions. Edit video. Here we go. Yeah, I'll throw this in here so the next time I stream, I know that it'll be in the next one. Save. And then last but not least, the pin. Okay, what time is the Microsoft Showcase? Let's take a look. Microsoft Showcase time. Yeah, 1 p.m. Eastern. Oh, so it's earlier than the Games Fest. So 10 a.m. Pacific. Oh, I'm gonna have to. Well, it's not that early. 10 is still pretty late in the day or in the morning. $1 a.m. for you. Uah! I'll react for you too. Don't you worry.
They should make for an interesting opponent.
Keep your distance
Yeah.
as you're attacking.
Usually, from what I remember, the Microsoft showcases are like pretty streamlined at least. Like it's not like a whole, there isn't like a whole rigmarole like Games Fest. They kind of just have like a video prepared and they go from like game to game. So not as much you'd be missing compared to like the event from today. Yeah, you wake up with Persona 6, Kai 2, Atelier, and FF Remake for sure. Don't forget Mega Man Legends
what
3.
A nice little chest.
Utawari Ramono Zan, because for whatever reason Microsoft is gonna start chilling for Utawari Ramono. And what else?
Well, what a
What'll
nice
be another
little
fun
chest.
one? We'll just wake up in that perfect reality.
Well, what a nice little chest.
Access granted. I'm going in.
I think I mentioned before, but how it'd be like cool to have like a Trails Muso game. A Trails Muso game would be kind of neat.
I'll be more careful this time. Confirming surroundings.
What am I supposed to do about this one?
Conducting search.
I don't fit.
Conducting search. Confirming surroundings. Confirming surroundings. I'm not done yet. I'll be more careful this time.
This one isn't it. This one isn't happening.
I'll be more careful this time. I'll be more careful this time.
I feel like the trick is to activate the board, right? If I can manage to touch it.
Time's almost up.
Oh, because that gets rid of the circle. I just thought it froze them. I didn't realize it stopped them from interacting.
Conducting search.
But yeah, we'll get those games, I believe.
That's a good law. Now do me I bypass the security. Confirming surroundings. Conducting search.
Oh wait, FF8? Did you mean FF9 or did you actually mean
I've
FF8?
got control of the system.
I'd take both. Kaitos. You're a stand for FF8? Respect. You know what? I think one of my, pretty sure Fulgur, who was my like Niji Ianoshi for a while before he graduated, right? That was also his favorite Final Fantasy. So big respect. I need to play it.
That looks like a nice chance.
Pulverize you in one go!
I'm gonna check the log. Did I? Oh! Crit 10% when HP is full during command battles. You stand for FF5? Is FF5 the one with Kefka or is that 6? Because obviously 7 is Sephiroth, then 8 is the one with like the gun blades and stuff.
She's just beyond here.
9 is back to like kind of fantasy, high fantasy. Then I think 10 is the one with like Titus and all them, if I'm not mistaken. 11 is the MMO, 12 is Lightning. What was 13? No, 13 is Lightning. 12 is was 12 Ivalice?
That hits the spot.
Yeah, 13 is a trilogy with Lightning. 12 is an MMO. Oh, I thought that was 11.
Something's wrong. They should have entered the room by now. Where in the heck are they? Don't tell me.
Yeah, and then of course 14 we know we've played. Oh, streamer mode, right. 11 is Zodiac Age. Okay, was Zodiac Age Ivalice too, or am I misremembering? Is Ivalice only tactics? Because I know 11 had like the bunny girls, right? And that's why we got the bunny girls and Shadowbringers for 14.
Whatever you're waiting for, it ain't gonna happen.
Van? What are you doing here? And why are you with them, Jack?
Oh, she's about to get hydrogen bombed.
Because someone needs to teach you when to quit. You lost out on your bet, so it's time to bow out. Wake up, Hal. We're going home.
It's Hal? I think I said like Haley and Holly. I didn't think it was Hal. That's like Imperial Hal.
No, we're not. You were in on it too, weren't you, Jack? King is dead thanks to those monsters. I won't rest until I avenge him by killing every last one of them.
Hal!
It's just like with the Kruger and Marduk guys. Except she seems more confused.
Yeah. Looks like the events of 9 years ago have gotten all mixed up in her mind. She looks just like she did the day I met her. Back then, the flames of vengeance were burning her up from the inside. But she never once lost her cool at the gambling table. Her poker face is just as good as King's. But like before, she's using it in the wrong place at the wrong time.
What's 1000% Hal? Throwing cards that can pierce through steel? She just turns into Gambit.
And just what do you mean by that?
It's a skill that's reserved for gambling and gambling alone. But you're using it as a mask. To shield yourself from the reality that you're about to get blood on your hands.
Mask mention?
It wasn't right back then. It definitely ain't right now.
Don't you dare lecture me, Jack. You're not talking me down from this. These are the people who killed my dad!
I was the one who killed King. It's true that I was set up by Enrique. But at the end of the day, he died because I was rash and stupid as hell. I ain't gonna run or hide from my sins. I'll carry him for the rest of my life. I don't care whether you or King ever forgive me. Despite everything, though, he still saved me. And that became my inseparable link to him and to you.
Oh.
Sounds like those two have been through a lot.
Yeah, not even fate itself could tear them apart.
What are you saying? I will get my revenge! I have to, for Dad and Jack's sakes.
Jack? She thinks Jack is dead?
What am I?
Don't let that rewrite bullshit control you. Gamblers control their own luck and their destinies.
Okay, I don't know about that, but we'll sure.
My partner was stronger than this. Snap out of it, Hal.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! I'm not...
Crimson Devils! We've created a paradox in her mind. We're almost there!
Now we just have to break it.
Stay back, Jack! Leave the rest to us!
We'll bring her back, I swear!
Thanks.
There are so many of them! Look out!
Alright, Van, get in there and get swung at.
Use a shark boost to
Yellow,
get the upper hand.
yellow. How you doing? Happy Friday. Hope you're having a good one.
All for you! You're up, friend!
Mr. ZZZ Gamer.
I'm ready anytime!
Let's party!
Uh-oh. Yeah, happy Friday. Happy Game Fest Day.
Yeah, it's working! Certain art Zypha activate! Shining
Lots of
fires.
really cool games, at least for me. Oh, Van's kind of getting ripped up.
Feast your eyes on me.
Chance!
Yeah, I get Bewitched too.
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand!
Like hell, you all you got?
Yeah! Ren! Allow me! It's time!
Is that the best I can do?
I'm ready anytime! Zypha activate!
I hope they all stay in here.
Chance. That all you got?
We'll just keep being a defense freak. I never use defend in this game, but
time to boost. Activating.
here we are.
Blazing flash.
Yeah, we got Code Vein, Stranger Than Heaven, Lies of P, DLC, RE9. Good stuff. That Stranger Than Heaven. That Stranger Than Heaven trailer hit. I am so excited for that game.
Jack. And yes. Everyone. I'm sorry.
I think her memory's back. Guess the corrosion didn't have a firm hold on her after all. Didn't change the fact that we had to bust our asses to get her back.
Jack,
It's okay. Just get some rest now.
Why did I...
It's okay though, Mega Man Legends on Sunday. We're manifesting.
I'm so ashamed. I'm not worthy of being an informant. Or your partner.
Now that's just plain not true. None of this was your fault. You can pin it all on the corrosion.
No, I can't. I deserve my share of the blame.
Corrosion's kind of reminding me of like the Curse of Erebonia. In a way that like people start acting up.
You're stubborn about the weirdest things, you know that? Fine. Let's have King decide then.
Is that...
Oh, it's King's error coin. Yeah, it's something he once carried around. You left it behind, Hall. Or Hal, fuck.
Yeah, I said Hall before. Yeah, it's Hal.
If it lands on heads, all is forgiven. We'll leave this whole thing in the past and move on. If it lands on tails, we'll cut ties here. You'll never be my partner again.
Wait.
Damn, that's crazy. Alright, later, Hal.
There you have it. Heads. King's word is the law. So we have no choice but to follow it.
You say that like you didn't decide the outcome on your own. I know you can control the flip, idiot. Oh, whatever. I'm sorry, everyone. Make sure you get Fairy and everyone else back. Okay.
Oh, she still got a little bit of that corrosion in her, though. Did we not get rid of it? Not fully, looks like. We need to cut it off at its source before she's fully back to normal.
Damn it. It's fine. This'll do for now. Looks like I owe you one. Got that right. Doesn't look like we'll get any info out of her, though.
I guess we're back to square one, then. Well, at the very least, we cut off their access to our information network. That's worth something. At any rate, we should let the others know what happened.
I know, but we don't exactly have a way to get in touch with them right now.
Oh, finally! Do you know how long I've been searching for you guys?
Mirabelle the goat? So I don't get it. If Reset and Qasim are trying to hunt us down, why is Mirabelle like defecting from Marduk? Or does Marduk just not know what like Qasim and Reset are doing? Paints Marduk in a bad light, or it paints Mirabelle as like a goat. Oh, isn't that the drum Mirabelle was using?
How the hell did you find us?
Through sheer dumb luck, apparently. And even then, it wasn't easy. I was out looking for that informant girl back there because I heard she was working with Reset. And well, here you guys are. You even got her taken care of for me.
That's right. Anyways, glad to see you're safe. How's Hassan holding up?
Funny you ask. That's exactly what I was calling to talk about.
He's dead.
While they were turning tail, he went and got
No!
himself injured.
That's like being dead.
That damn idiot. He must have been trying to look cool by taking on all those guys himself.
Is he okay?
Thankfully, none of his vitals were hit, but he's in real rough shape. We took him to a doctor in the Black Light District. She's treating him as we speak. He wants to have a word with you guys. Mind popping on over?
Alright. Chance of you being corroded are pretty slim.
Are they? What if it's like the Omega Long Con?
We'll have to save that visit till we get together with the others. You good with that?
Sure, that actually works out
That's no problem at all. In fact, I've already sent someone to meet with them.
What was his name again? I forget. It's like the CEO. That voice.
Is that you, Gilliam Thorndyke?
Indeed it is.
Yeah.
Splendid work, everyone. Thanks
What was
to
his
your
first name again?
efforts, I now...
Gilliam? Oh, his parents hated him. Gilliam Thorndyke.
A crystal clear picture of our current predicament. Now then, I would love to have a word with you. Let's meet in the Blacklight District, shall we?
Apologies to any Gilliams in chat.
It brings me great relief to see you all alive and well.
Yeah, Fairy's dad's actually kind of cool. He ego child like Qasim's squad. Reset, who was like geared up the wazoo because of my like multiple visits to Marhin Garden, and Fairy, who exists. No shade to Fairy.
I hear you've already saved one of the victims who had their memories altered. You continue to astound me, Spriggan.
Save the praise for when she makes a full recovery.
Oh, by the way, we wanted to thank you for your timely aid earlier this morning. We heard you were gravely injured. I'm so glad to see that you're okay.
Yes, worry not. Injuries of this kind are but a daily occurrence on the battlefield. However, it will be some time before I can move freely again. I must have unwittingly let my guard down against my good-for-nothing son.
Don't beat yourself up over it. The fact that you weren't mauled to bits by that monster is a hell of a feat on its own.
Anyways, might I ask what you're doing here? Maribel isn't here, so I'm guessing she's out gathering information. Okay, so Marduk isn't as like...
That's right. I'm afraid I am not one for field work, so I leave that to my subordinates.
Marduk doesn't have the chains on their subordinates as much as I would like to imagine. Because that means that Qasim and Reset are just kind of like fucking around. And they can't do anything about it.
As for your other question, I'm merely here to get a better grasp on our present predicament.
Right. Situation ain't exactly ideal for you. Can't hold the reins when your elite unit and one of your top concierges are out running the show.
And that is precisely why you have our full support in your endeavors. You may consider this an extension of our contract. I would very much like to continue our current relationship well into the future.
Ugh, slimy little... So what's going on with Set's memory anyways?
Okay. I feel like he's fine. I feel like Thorndyke is okay. He might be a little bit of like a warhawk, I think that's what they call it. Like a profiteer of like private security. But he's no Cao.
So what's going on with Set's memory anyways?
My only knowledge on the subject comes from what little insight I gleaned from Miss Alton's report. I do think the story of this game does have a lot of cool ideas. The execution, I think, is I do think has issues. Nothing against the devs, though. By the way, hello, Devin. How you doing? Been a minute. Hope you've been having a good one. Happy Friday.
Her temporary transfer to Arkwright Solutions is still within her recollection. That much I'm certain. However, she believes that she received an order to return to headquarters on the morning of her second day in Basel. She has it in her head that all contact with you from that point onward ceased.
You can't be serious.
So she doesn't remember when she saved my life? That would be the implication, yes. To her, your relationship never developed past the trip to Basel. That is some grade A bullshit.
It'd be nice if we could sit down with her and clear this up with the chat. But if she has any evidence, false or not, that you're connected to Almada, there's no way that would work.
She likely believes she is merely doing her job. Perspective is a funny little thing, isn't it?
This is so frustrating. There has to be some way we can get our Fairy and Reset back. Whether we will hinges on us getting through to Fairy. I believe her to be the center of all this. Why Fairy? Can you tell us more about what happened on your side?
Certainly. We came to the capital's outskirts for a job, and we were on standby while we were formulating a strategy. During that time, Fairy recruited a fair portion of our unit, and they abandoned us to aid her cause. And that cause was to wipe out Arkwright Solutions. According to our findings, the time in which they left roughly coincided with when my own elite unit abandoned their post. If we were to be precise, Fairy and his group departed a little earlier. Our last correspondence with our unit was around midnight, the same time Farida came to visit, according to our records. We've been tracking their movements with our surveillance cameras. From that, we concluded that corrosion spreads from her to Reset and Security Chief Qasim, then to the rest of the unit.
Then Fairy must be the point of origin here. That tracks, I suppose. Her case looks to be the most severe out of everyone.
Ugh, I had a feeling that was the case.
That just leaves me with one question. We have pretty well established that her memory has been altered, but that's not the only thing that's changed about her, is it? What do you mean? Her movements were swift and precise, and there wasn't a hint of hesitation in her voice. You're telling me! Fairy 1000%! Story was a highlight, though. I'm impressed they were able to handle such a touchy subject and not make a joke about it. I can totally understand why Catra was scared to open up. Yeah, I actually really loved what they did with Catra and their, like his story there. Like, it wasn't played up for laughs. It was really well done. Like, again, I think I've said it, and maybe that's why they're my, like, heavy hitters on the team, but Reset and Catra are my, like, number ones. 1000%. That's my 1000%. After that, Aaron. I don't think the Fairy we saw would have had any reservations about taking the life of her targets.
You might be right about that.
No. What has gotten into you, Fairy? She isn't some naive little squirt anymore, that's for sure. Hey, there's something I've been meaning to ask about. It felt to me like Fairy's been troubled about something, lately. Did something happen to her after the New Year's festival? Right, didn't, like, Qasim say something to her?
Now that I think about it, she hasn't really been herself since we met back up. At least not fully. You know what's up with that? It's possible that Qasim sparked a small change in her. The Kruger are a proud group of warriors, and we are also a family that has been entrusted with a mission from ancient times. The symbol of that mission is the Flame Priestess. After she carried out that role during the New Year's festival, she learned a part of that mission. Then Qasim had a talk with her. He asked if she was prepared to carry the mission of the Kruger on her shoulders.
That sounds like a heavy burden. Kind of sounds like, man, everyone really has baggage, huh? Agnes has, like, her dad. Judith's got, like, the Grimcat legacy to hold. Catra's got, like, the whole, like, history with the Lodge and stuff. Reset is, like, pretty much fully controlled by the company in a way. It has, like, that, like, undisclosed past. We don't know how she lost her original body. Van's got that demon in him. Aaron also has that demon in him. And Grandpa's grandpa, who still hasn't shown up. Am I missing anyone? Hope not.
I've heard about the Kruger's way of life from Security Chief Al-Fayed. Your people as warriors and inheritors of the, your people serve as warriors and inheritors of the tribe's mission. Doing both requires commitment and indefatigable. Wow, I am having trouble reading right now. Your people serve as warriors and inheritors of the tribe's mission. Doing both requires commitment and indefatigable strength of will. Perhaps there is a reason he distanced himself from that path. He is entitled to his own life's choices. When you circle small but all y'all is crazy. What you're saying is true. And maybe your current self remembers that. Selectively picking that memory out. You may be right. There wasn't a trace of that indecisiveness in her actions. That might be why she can play the part of the warrior to perfection. But that's all it is, a part. The fairy we knew was wide-eyed and curious, and she was deeply empathetic. Yes, that's certainly true. Had Farida not left our village, she may well have become the person we saw in that tunnel. However, after she came to the Republic, met all of you and experienced the loss of someone she held dear, doubt and indecision crept in her mind. I do not see those as a weakness. It ain't easy to push past your doubts and find a path of your own, but she's doing that all the same. You ask me, that's proof she's strong as hell. Would you have it in your heart, Papa, to... What's the word for... like, re-adopt? I mean, like... Because she was, I don't even think estranged is the right word for being, like, removed from the family. I know estranged is, like, being detached, like, feelings-wise, I think, right? Well said. I think we'll be able to reach her by helping her tackle what she's struggling with. Why don't we start there, then? We'll pop her uncertainties like a balloon. But we might need to get a little more insight into those what those uncertainties are. Any ideas, gang? Those two dancing sisters might know a thing or two, and they're here in the capital. I think they helped Fairy practice her dancing. Oh yeah, she came with to them for pointers for the festival dance, right? I believe they're staying at the hotel in Satan. Maybe they can help us. Perfect. Then our course is set. Yeah, even Elaine had her, like, racist dad. Elaine with the racist dad. Shizuna. Shizuna's just Shizuna. I don't know if she's got trauma. I just know that she causes trauma. Yeah, what's her deal? Do they ever get into that? Don't answer that. Or do if they don't.
I'm happy this came to a satisfactory resolution.
Normally, I would take it upon myself to discipline my child. It is a father's duty, after all.
It's also a boss's duty to discipline his employees when they fall out of line. Hang tight. I'll bring your daughter back soon.
I'm sorry I couldn't do more to help.
If you require my assistance, you need only but ask. I will help however I can. As long as it's within my authority, of course.
Oh, right. She's the princess of Ikaruga. She's probably got, like, responsibilities there, in a way. But she's kind of, like, fucking around.
Please see to Ms. Twining's and our security chief's return on my behalf. And do make it quick if you can.
Because I think Kurogane was kind of tired with her at some points, right? Kurogane Shizuna is like Munechika Anju, but like not really. Only ever so slightly.
There's no telling when the Karuga and Marduk will catch up to us. We should head over to the hotel Sarah and Shahina are staying at, and quickly.
Shizuna's just a girl, literally the entirety of her deal, which is funny. Respect. She's naturally insanely cracked. The quickest route would be through the abandoned subway line connected to this place. That door should take us there. Then let's get moving.
Do you think Hal's gonna be alright?
I think so.
From what I heard, she's currently resting up over at Bermati's place.
We'll have to trust him to take care of her. Right now, we've got bigger problems to worry about.
Okay, do those bigger problems let me walk through this hallway and check these shops? They do.
Welcome! Thank you for coming!
What's new? Wait, you can just buy Revelation? You can just buy these? I mean, I guess they're not great. Arts range is good though. This is actually a really good one to buy. Maybe even decoy.
Please stop by again. Welcome. Thank you for coming.
Sorry, we're doing an equipment check. You know we love being all powerful. It cannot be helped. Yeah, this is better for everyone. The best shop. Are these upgraded now then? More evade? And then I think for Agnes we had... What were we rocking for Agnes? What she needs is... I don't know, maybe damage. We'll just throw this on here. Spark version 3. Uh, 88 for Vanguard. You know, we need Catra to have that juice. Same with Judith. Elaine is kind of the same as Aaron in my brain for this. Renee's a caster for me. And I kind of built up Ren to be a caster too.
Please stop by again.
Okay.
You guys, I heard your office was attacked. I'm so glad to see you're safe. You had me all worried. No hugging, pal. Your mask gives me the creeps. Thankfully, we all made it out okay. What's ahead of us is another issue. And that's not even to mention how banged up my car got. But at least my engine's intact.
No, the car did get destroyed. Marduk better give us a crazy new Ingert. Sorry, Van. We've got more important things to worry about. You know, like getting through this mess in one piece.
I've heard some talk of what happened to you guys. Sounds like you're in a tight spot. If you feel like you need to make preparations, go ahead and do them here. I mean, look at this mortar, right? You know what they say, an eye for an eye. This thing can put an end to your troubles in seconds.
Well, the sentiments are in the right place.
I know there's been a lot going on lately, but I never would have thought your office would be attacked. You know, I actually had my base bombarded in the past, too. Unforgettable times those were. Anyways, let me know if you need any equipment. I'll set you up real nice.
What are you looking at?
We missed something?
Welcome. Thank you for coming.
Let's go down the list. I think we went through all of these. Yeah.
Please stop by.
It's got to be in the equipment tab.
Thank you for
Oh, because there's some people we didn't buy equipment for because they're not with us. These are big attack boosts. What the hell? Might as well.
Please stop by again.
Ho ho! Got a great lineup at great prices.
Celestial Bomb. Anything else?
Come again soon. Ho ho! Got a great lineup. Come again soon.
Something must have happened. At least we don't have a bounty on our heads. So I'm guessing what happened is Fairy and the other, yeah, Fairy took it to the others pretty much is the idea they're thinking. Topside sound pretty noisy. What happened to Z1 is something, isn't it?
Guess I'll check out the arena.
Pretty busy today with the Jaeger cores. Fairy must have been with them. Yeah, she saw Kruger. A lot of strange happenings lately. Okay. Joe Browning still throwing it down up here. 10,000 squats is crazy. I don't think I've shot myself with any drugs lately. That's good for him. Proud of you, Joe.
It's Old Town.
Sounds fun.
Why does this keep happening to us? Maybe I've seen them around before. Are these the Jaeger drop-ups we beat up one time? Megisa's down here being a freak. I invested a good bit of money in that fake T-phone scam. But in the end, everything was confiscated, and the bail was nothing to sneeze at either. To say I'm in the red is putting it lightly. Still, I can't just give up now, can I? I mean, this is my job. Just you wait. My next scheme will get more Mira in my pockets than ever before. Doesn't sound like she's very keen on changing. This woman is a very prolific con artist. She has a tendency to lure people in with fake brands.
I'm sure she'll be right at home in the Blacklight District.
I got caught for one of my scams last month, but I'm not giving up. Just you wait, my next scheme will be better than ever. I'll get Mira from all the suckers in the world. Wait. We had Marduk security hanging out. Told him not to interfere and left. What's the deal? So Marduk was down here too. Anything new over here?
Hey, big boy. Wanna have a little fun?
Looking pale. There's more Jaegers around than usual. Guessing something big happened. If you're feeling down, we'll be here to pick you right back up. Okay.
Come on over and say hello.
I got abandoned in the Blacklight. Crazy to just trauma dump like that, but go off. Memories a total blank. The Kingpin decided to take me in. Is that trauma dumping? She got stronger from it. Only memories I have after the Kingpin took me in. They've really done a lot for me.
Hell yeah!
Okay, I think all that's left is the doctor, and then we can leave the Blacklight.
Get him!
But she's not here. So Lindsay it is, and then we go.
I have some good.
Oh, you guys look like you're in a real hurry. Are you in some sort of danger? How adorable. There's a certain kind of appeal that only people backed into corners have.
Alright. Sorry, but we're actually pretty pressed for time at the moment.
Oh, no worries. I probably shouldn't have said that anyways. Just remember to take care of yourselves, okay? What's wrong with me? I've been saying the strangest things lately. Maybe I've been repressing myself too much. Now I'm going nuts. Anyways, please be careful, you guys. Who is the boss in the Blacklight? Oh dear, is this something I should know? For some reason, I associate the Blacklight with Walter. But I know that's not right. He was just hanging out down here for the bit. Phew, we've been walking for quite a while. We're nearly there. The door leading to the Satan district's just up ahead.
Been a while. Oh no. Been a while since we all took this route.
Last time was during Pandemonium, wasn't it? That was a rough day. But today hasn't been really much better.
Must be the Tojo group. Oh. That seems like something Reset would do.
What?
The hell is this?
Greetings, everyone. I've been waiting for you.
The fucking Dark Souls boss health bar appears, and we just get dicked. Is she trying to solo us?
Reset! No, we've been had.
Oh, we've been trapped.
She trapped us!
I can't move!
You're telling me Reset it? Well, I mean, no, to be fair, our Reset, even at like 100% power normal, is cracked. I could totally believe Reset's doing this with the way I built her.
You turned the subway lines into a shard trap? That's one serious power play. I didn't even think something like that was possible.
We walked right into the lion's mouth.
We may have only been together for a short time, but I already have a good handle on your way of thinking. I honestly didn't believe you would show up here, but alas, I'm afraid this is checkmate.
Okay, things are looking more dire. It's not just her.
Damn it!
You're finished!
You will only feel the pain for but a moment.
There's a trump card nearby. Next time, don't overlook it.
What? Wait, is Reset the GOAT? Does she know? What did she mean by that? Is she playing it up to like stay with the enemy and like guide us to the success or something?
Reset. We walked right into that trap. It was a damn big one too. Was the 8th Genesis powering it up? Nah, it's unlikely.
To deploy a shard field of that size, they would have needed more processing power than they could generate on their own. Maybe they were using Marduk's communication satellite as an amplifier.
You could be onto something. That would explain how it was so strong.
Even if I had sensed it coming a moment before, I still would have been caught. Seems they took even my abilities into account.
I believe it would be in our best interest to avoid that tunnel for the time being.
Agreed. But I wouldn't be surprised if they laid similar traps in the other routes leading out of here. How on earth are we going to get to Sarah and Shahina then? She only remembers us from the time together in Tharbad, yet she can still predict her every move. It's a little scary.
It's bullshit is what it is. Don't give up, guys. Where there's a will, there's a way.
There's a trump card nearby. Next time, don't overlook it.
I said we take another look around this place. There might be something we overlooked.
Well, we have nothing to lose at this point. Now's not the time to lose hope, everyone. We will find a way out of this.
Bastards.
Calm yourselves. Getting emotional will only make it more difficult to focus on the task at hand.
Right. We need leads.
Come on over and say
hello.
hello.
I'm not sure if we can get the drop on her through reason alone.
There's gotta be something we can use.
Kids. Wait. Jaegers. I don't know why I said kids. I think I was thinking of the kid at the bar. Hey there, care to have some fun before you go? Just don't get too naughty, alright? We're gonna send these Jaegers to an early grave.
Shit, man, life fucking sucks. Or freaking sucks. I nearly pissed myself when I saw those giant-ass things. Ugh. A little warning would have been nice. Well, look what we have here. Oh yeah, it's those Jaeger dropouts. What were their names again? Bobcut? McGregor? Bugbear! Why the hell would we call ourselves McGregor? Oh crap, it's those Fixer guys! And Beauty's Blade and the Divine Blade of Silver's with them.
I hadn't realized you lowlives are still lurking around in the capital. Are these walking doormats really Jaegers? Wow, I bet they wouldn't last 2 seconds where I come from.
How the hell are you people still alive? Thought you got off in an explosion.
Unfortunately for you, it's gonna take a lot more than one measly explosion to do us in. Now I need you to answer me something. What were those giant-ass things you were talking about?
Gee, I don't know, I don't remember saying anything about giant-ass things, do you?
Nope, can't say I do. So we're done here, right? Then let's get... Please help us. We're trying to save a friend who's very dear to us. But we don't have any leads, nor do we have anyone else we can turn to, so please, won't you help us?
And why should we?
Ignoring the little girl's cries for help, are we? That's okay. Because I have other ways of making you talk. Considering your exhaustive list of offenses in the Empire, the Guild has grounds to place bounties on your heads again.
This CID could use a few more disposable pawns in our intelligence warfare. We were just talking about some monsters in the abandoned subway line, yeah. Yeah, we ran into a pack of giant four-legged beasts with tons of horns. And they ambushed us all at once. That's all I know, I swear.
Oh, look at the time. Got a jet.
What a bunch of wusses.
They were indeed easy pickings for us. Do you have any idea what sort of monsters they were referring to?
4 legs, a lot of horns. I think I do.
Those monsters we fought underneath the Auber district fit that description. We didn't encounter any when we were in the abandoned subway line earlier. I guess that's just one more thing to watch out for.
There's a trump card nearby. Next time, don't overlook it.
Actually, I think we may be able to use those things to our advantage.
Ride them?
Oh, have you devised some sort of plan? Yeah, but it's a risky one. Considering what we're up against, though, a couple hat tricks might be what we need to turn the tables. If we're all set to go, let's head underground.
Sounds good. I'm curious to see what you come up with.
All right. Let's hope that plan works.
Everything's riding on it. We've got to get past their trap if we want to reach Sarah and Shahina.
What are you looking at?
Is it the same route? Okay.
I have some good books on sale.
Make a quick stop. Banzir went to the spot on the abandoned subway line that Bugbear told them about. After putting their plans into motion, they once again headed for the Satan district. Trapped again! There's the trap.
Greetings, everyone. I've been waiting for you. We may have only been together for a short time, but I already have a good handle on your way of thinking. I honestly didn't believe you would show up here, but alas, I'm afraid this is checkmate.
Release the bulls!
You're finished!
You will only feel the pain for but a moment.
Mr. Arkwright.
These tremors!
Thanks for the hint, Reset. Now I'm just gonna roll the dice and hope for the best. We prepared a nice little surprise for you all. Hope you like it.
Are there ever trains running in these subways?
A herd of monsters. From both sides. How did they know about them? It can't be.
Be free!
It's a close one. Agnes, Katra, you okay?
Yes, somehow.
Now, let's go.
Kind of lucky we didn't just get stomped.
You're not getting a...
I should have known you had a trick up your sleeve. We just poked them while they were snoozing. Sorry to cut and run, you guys. You'll have to enjoy the party without us.
Barry, Rosette, be careful.
Aww, they look like they're having so much fun.
Don't worry.
We'll have our turn soon enough.
Yeah, these are whole ass cryptids.
We can track them down later. Right now, focus on the immediate threat.
Understood.
Band's group safely traversed the tunnel and reached the Satan district. They rushed to the hotel where Sarah and Shahina were staying. They then met up with the sisters, who sat in silent astonishment as they listened to their story. Once they finished, they went to discuss possible leads on how to bring Fairy back to her senses.
A way to return Fairy to normal.
Honestly, that whole rewrite thing is flying way over my head. But I do know one thing. Fairy could never forget that dance.
You think? Are we gonna, like, dance the pain away?
Yes, the same goes for us as well. A Central Eastern dance isn't something you learn from a textbook. It's passed on through rigorous practice. Fairy had to master the dance one step at a time, and then rehearse it time and again. Even if her memory was altered, I don't believe she could have forgotten it.
There's a concept called muscle memory. It's possible that those experiences are ingrained in her subconscious.
And there's our answer. She spent a whole lot of time learning the Song of Flames and that dance for the New Year's festival. Maybe she did all that because she thought it'd help her find her calling. Good chance of that, yeah. So now we just need to show that to her again, and her memories might come flooding back.
Right, just like what happened in Tharbad, where they also danced the night away. Ah, yes, I heard about that. Me too. Apparently something similar transpired in Crossbell as well. Finally, a bit of hope. It's fitting, in a way, since the essence of art is in connecting with people's hearts. It won't hit the mark if performance is half-baked, but lucky for us, we got 2 world-class dancers here in the room with us.
You've got that right. And we just so happen to be very familiar with the song and dance of the New Year's festival. We've been practicing it a bunch lately. I thought it'd be fun to show it off to Fairy next time we saw her.
Well, that. And we also wanted to work it into our next big show. You're more than welcome to use it and us as part of your strategy.
You're quite the courageous pair.
If you're helping us, then we'll definitely be able to bring Fairy back.
Guess it's decided. Now we just got ourselves a surefire plan.
I suggest we put it into motion as soon as we can. If we wait too long, they'll catch up to us again. Agreed. Though I do think we should take a moment to contact Marduk. We stand to benefit from having their aid.
With Zara and Shahina in tow, they hastily set about preparing their plan, which would be put into action at the Center Marsh.
Did we rent out the Center Marsh space for a big old bash?
All right, let's get this show on the road. We've got a very special performance for you this afternoon. The 2 rising stars in the dancing world who have been making waves since their shocking debut in last year's film festival are here with us today. Let's give it up for Sarah and Shahina!
Hey everyone! Thanks for coming out here to see us!
We hope you enjoy our performance.
We have visual on target Alpha from point B.
Looks like he's alone. I don't see any of his allies here.
What if they just shot him?
Understood. Please continue to monitor him.
Just don't miss.
There are no hits on our wide area search satellite. It seems he really did come by himself.
Then our intel was correct. We'll take him out first. There's no way I can miss from this distance.
Patience. There are too many people here. This isn't an urban combat operation. Our only objective is to eliminate the targets.
Right. I understand. I swear in the name of Arusha, I will finish him off with my own 2 hands.
What is running through that mind of yours, Van?
Fairy at 10,000%.
We'll be showing you all a very special song and dance. One that we learned from a dear friend of ours. It's called the Song of Flames, and it'll set your hearts ablaze and sear its way into your minds.
Huh?
Go off.
Why do those dancers know our...
Something wrong? We have a situation. Security Chief Al-Fayed, please confirm. Sir?
Are you two all right?
Is that the Song of Flames? No, it's different from the one I know.
They got the whole gang acting up.
Arusha and the Warrior's Code. Fill your spirit with courage and strike down those who do evil. Huh? What's going? My head. What are these memories?
Could it be?
Our plan worked like a charm.
Damn.
But how?
Mirabelle's cloaking
Were you
is
not
crazy.
In the crowd just now? When did the rest of you arrive? More importantly, why didn't you show up on my search? I see. You enlisted his help, didn't you?
You can think of this as a bit of payback for that trap you set up.
We created a three-dimensional shard image. Thanks to the computing power we borrowed, it's nearly indistinguishable from a normal person.
The VTuber van.
The general manager happens to be in a very giving mood right now. Oh, by the way, this song and dance is being broadcast to everyone else in the Kruger unit. The jig is up. Time to snap out of it, you guys.
Snap out of it? No! Not when my target's right in front of me! I won't let you live. You have to pay for what you've done. But... why? Why do I feel like I know you?
She's shaken.
Please, Fairy. You have to remember. You spent so much time with us these past 6 months. Just think back.
Please don't go forgetting the important shit in life, small fry! We won't let you forget us, not after all we've been through!
The life experiences you've had, and the scars that came with them, are yours and yours alone. It's time to reclaim them and come back to us. Ferry to Al-Fayed!
What's happening?
Her reality bubble. Yeah, I mean, I think as long as they get into the reality bubble, it's okay. Yeah, this is where Sister died. This is the area near Cray Village, and it's where we confronted Ida back then. The corrosion must have pulled this out from deep within Fairy's subconscious, and the 8th Genesis recreated it. I've only ever heard about this place. It's long gone now, and maybe that's why she still holds on to that memory so tightly. Damn it, small fry. Well, this certainly is an unlikely turn of events. Guess it's do or die now. We successfully extruded the corrosion. Now all that's left is to eradicate it. Then she'll finally be free. That's right. And the sooner we get her back to normal, the better. I think this is the only fight in the game that gave you a bit of trouble. Uh-oh.
This place is quite serene.
I don't like that.
There's also something sad about it all.
I'm sure it's because of how much this place means to Fairy.
Hey, what are we standing around here for? Gotta hurry and snap her out of it.
Okay. Weird Pikachu, weird flying cat. We can avoid. Time to murder this dog.
Keep moving, Ben! Keep it up!
That looks like a nice
Gonna get a
chest.
move on or what?
Some weird bear moles.
Time to close in! Yeah! 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 There! Yeah! There! Pulverize you in one go!
We can win right now!
Oh yeah, we got Judith back.
I'm out.
Good time to
Taking
boost.
center stage. Going.
She's not reset, but I think she's still gonna hit.
Level max. Psycho activate. Cap.
Judith!
Activating skill.
Yeah, that still hurts.
It's go time. Boost level maximum. Give us your all.
Our chance!
Hit him with the big one.
There!
Hacker, your turn.
The help was much appreciated.
Yeah, I haven't really used Judith all too much. She kind of sits in the party when I'm in the garden and just like passively gains levels.
Looks like the gang's all here.
Yeah, killed those guys, killed these guys. Wish move.
Threat level
Have not
high.
killed the rad
Be
scorpion.
extremely cautious.
Oh, that is such a delayed attack.
Whale on it. Gotcha.
Be cautious.
You snooze, you lose.
Yeah, let's give this scorpion a back
Use
shot.
a sharp boost to get the
It's go time.
Give us your all.
Raging Buster. Keep it up.
Under.
Your turn, Judith.
Well, I guess the nasty part about Judith is her EP cost isn't really tooled like Reset was.
Gotcha. Keep it up.
Output maximized.
Activating drive.
Judith. Activating skill.
There!
Go, Tetra.
Now let's get back to
Looks like a chest.
These guys are giving me a lot of XP. Oh, it's because we're actually kind of close in level finally again.
That looks like a nice chest.
Oh, I don't think your little friend's the only one in this place. Sensing others too.
It's sure to be them. And I have no doubt they'll be stronger
That
than
hits the
usual
spot.
due to the corrosion.
I'll take
The
it from
strongest
here.
warrior and Marduk's top service
The
concierge.
strongest warrior.
A lethal combination, to be sure.
But there's no turning back now. Steel yourselves and get ready to go.
Let's fucking send it. Oh, that's a scary
So
combo.
you've all come.
We have been waiting for you.
Reset.
We're up against the maid and the strongest Jaeger, huh? Oof. Talk about a killer combo.
I'm kind of surprised these two aren't up there with Fairy. Like, Fairy on her own doesn't scare me as much as these two.
It won't be easy, but we have to defeat them. It's the only way we can save them and Fairy.
Is something the matter, Van?
Nah, just had a random thought. I think Reset is aware that something's up.
Really? Is that true?
Astute as always, Mr. Arkwright. I still believe you and your assistants to be the last of Almada's collaborators. After I returned from my transfer, they took you all in. I know that for a fact. There isn't the slightest discrepancy in my cognition. And yet, I cannot shake the feeling that something is very wrong. And I have had that feeling for a long while now.
Does that mean? Yeah. She probably suspected something was off from the very beginning. But she lacked any decisive proof. Am I right?
Ah, so you picked up on all that too, huh? The thought first popped into my head after you ambushed us in the subway tunnels.
I honestly didn't believe you would show up here. But alas, I'm afraid this is checkmate.
There was a trace of melancholy on your face. The fact that we were there confirmed your doubts. didn't it?
You saw that we were going to a lot of trouble to make our way over to the dancers, and that's when it hit you. You realized then there was a good chance you were all being controlled.
If that's really true, then why? Why didn't you stop and confirm your suspicions?
Because she got to send 1,000% to kill us.
That would have been impossible, I'm afraid. From the very start. I've had no grasp on what was true or what was false.
What do you...
This body, and all of the senses that come with it, are fabricated.
Damn. Damn, they got her questioning her memory like that now too, is probably... That is so dirty for Reset. Like, I didn't even think about that.
The signals that are sent to my brain, and the memories that are stored there, can in fact be altered. All that to say, I am quite vulnerable to deception.
Reset. I'm...
Do you seriously think we'd pull something like that?
I did hear that your brain and nervous system are all that remains of your original body. It's no small wonder you're experiencing fluctuations in the perception of your identity.
Then it may be impossible to reach a peaceful resolution with reason alone. Regardless, I'm amazed she intuited that something was wrong. But I assume that's because so much of her body is artificial.
Your assumption is correct. In a world rife with uncertainties, there is only one way to dispel them beyond a shadow of a doubt. A test of metal. Show me that your words are the truth, and nothing but.
Reset.
Fine. If this is the only way, then we'll happily oblige.
I shall join her as your examiner.
Nah, Cassim, step back. We didn't invite you.
Finally opened your mouth, I was wondering when you'd speak up.
Kinda seemed like you had some doubts of your own. Guessing you weren't in the mood to talk things out.
I'm afraid words alone cannot settle this. I will give you passing marks for your reasoning, but the true evaluation has yet to begin. Now show me your strength. Arkwright Solutions. Don't disappoint me.
His finger's next to the button, y'all.
Bring it on, jackass. Get ready for the thrashing of the century.
Watch yourselves, everyone. They've received a boost from the corrosion.
Part of their awareness has returned. All we need to do now is give them one last push.
Everyone, move in!
I will confirm your resolve for myself. I have to be sure.
Show us the strength of your resolve.
I feel like Qasim's gonna have some sort of like weird fucked up mechanic.
I will fight with all my strength.
Over here for you! Your turn, Judith!
Oh, we can ideal force?
Activating drive. Gotcha!
Okay, we're about to pop off.
Initializing drive. Stop right there!
Activating drive.
This is it! Lightning chaser!
That's what happens when you don't put accuracy quartz on the set.
There!
Gotcha!
Activating skill.
Chance!
If only they were just a little bit closer.
Give them your all!
Raging Buster! Go, Ketra!
Now, unleash your full power.
I will fight with all my strength.
Arts is already up to 3. Damage is the play. Double nebulous.
There! Capture, your turn!
Activating skill.
Here goes!
Into the Vanal.
Activating skill!
Time for the main event!
I feel so bad having to hit reset.
Vandalize!
Is that really the truth?
Boost gauge limiter unlocked!
They're hitting each other.
Judith!
Activating skill.
I'm going! Output maximized.
We can get a Shadow Spear in, but Qasim's gonna do some weird shit.
Pressure him and move in.
We'll take the weird shit from Qasim.
Keep it up, it's working!
Activating drive. Full Saren. Activating drive.
Oh, we ain't getting hit.
Barbados, race!
There!
Gotcha!
Activating skill.
Feels so tight.
You still have a long way to go.
It's go time.
Activating drive.
We don't really use Jabberwock Arm. What did that look like?
Shine.
Judith!
Oh, right. It was the squid thing. Gets hit by the power like Cthulhu.
Activating skill.
Surely you can do
Go
better.
all out! Activating
It's over!
skill!
You're crushed!
Our chance!
Uh-oh. He's gonna do some.
Going all in!
He's gonna be able to get something off. Maybe we should shield? We like rarely do it, but I feel like he's gonna hit some like arena-wide bullshit. Oh, never mind. We're fine.
Got your number!
Now or never.
Oh, we're more than fine.
Judith!
So, this is the strength of your flame.
That's how it goes.
I did it!
Did they even hit us once?
These memories.
It was reset that was dangerous here. I'm glad we got rid of it really quick then.
I remember now. I've been with you all this time.
Reset!
Hell yeah! About time!
Up until now, I had thought everything that transpired was nothing more than a fleeting dream. A few of these pleasant, precious memories had flashed before my eyes. I believed them to be merely fictitious. After all, this is nothing more than a fake body. I reasoned they were illusions generated by false signals.
Well, they weren't. All those things really happened.
Come back with us, oomph.
That body may be artificial, but you yourself are the furthest thing from being a fake. You say you can't tell what's true and what's false. So we'll help you see the truth that's staring you in the face. You belong with us.
Right. I, Reset Twinings, will now resume my duties as a member of Arkwright Solutions.
To get, like, wiped and immediately get up to start helping is, like, crazy from Reset, though.
Reset!
Thank goodness. I'm so happy you're back.
I'm truly sorry for all the trouble I caused.
You better be. A super maid like you is supposed to be cleaning up after us, not the other way around.
Hey, cut her some slack. It wasn't her fault.
I'm just glad it all worked out.
Now then. There's only one thing left to do.
He's got a gun!
Oh? Are you finally going to make your move?
Could it be...
He's got the cutscene gun. Watch out!
Don't tell me.
Indeed. His words and actions were subtly considerate of myself and Miss Al-Fayed. Where I had partially noticed the truth, he was likely far more conscious.
Holy shit! He burned his corrosion to a damn crisp!
Just like that? Bro? I mean, I guess he's the strongest.
So this is his power. That's a technique that involves drawing the breath of the goddess into your body. I never thought it could be used for something like this, however.
So you still had more power left in the tank. I really don't like it when my opponent holds back on me.
Wait, pump the brakes. I want to get something straight here.
Thank you, Van.
Not only have you been aware of what's been going on, but you could have destroyed that thing anytime you wanted.
Thank you, Van.
What? Is that true?
It can't be, can it? I mean, if you knew you had it, why wouldn't you want to destroy it the first chance you got?
You called it the corrosion, yes? I did indeed recognize that something was coiling around my body.
Something I'm curious about, now that I'm looking at it, has my Twitch stream been working? I didn't verify if it was, but usually Twitch doesn't let you stream more than 6 megabytes per second or something like that. I'm doing 10, and I remember that causing problems for the visual. Hold on, just like, quick little check. Has it been like black this whole time? It hasn't even been active. Whoops. Okay, I'm gonna stop that Twitch stream real quick and start it again. Okay, I think now it should be good. I mean, we got pretty far. And I never really noticed. Though it does look like the video is still there, funny enough. Okay, anyways, back to it. Oh! Okay, yeah, my bit right now on YouTube is good too. Cool.
I even understood that it was influencing my actions. However, if I had acted impetuously, the chance to return Farida and everyone else to normal could have been lost forever. That was my assessment of the situation, and I acted accordingly.
His reasoning sounds logical to me.
This guy is inhuman. Wait, hang on, that's total bullshit. I'm not buying that for a second.
I knew something was up when he was saying crap like passing marks. And then there was that vague-ass hint.
Your eyes were clouded, and thus you chose a doomed course. I will give you passing marks for your reasoning, but the true evaluation has yet to begin.
He was merely trying to mitigate the situation and guide us all to this point. In order to fool the enemy, he let the corrosion lead him by the nose for a while.
Not hearing audio? Weird.
Marduk's chief of security is as capable as always.
I mean, I guess it's fine. I'll figure that out another time.
Capable doesn't even begin to describe him.
He's finally taking action now that he's found a way to save his sister. That part, at least, is very
Are you here?
easy to
Okay, so maybe it might be on your end, Arkelis? I hope. I mean, I don't hope, but like, it's better than it being broken on my end and it just like being a whole thing.
It must have been unbearable for him to see her in that state. Her feelings were slowly, yet surely being corroded.
Reset! Are you alright?
You're spent, aren't you? Why don't you sit this one out? We'll get Fairy back while you catch your breath.
You can leave it to us.
My apologies, everyone. I had hoped that I could return to work at once.
I will look after Miss Twinings. In exchange, you must save Farida. You're the only ones who can bring her old self back.
Your side, not sure what's going on.
That goes without saying.
Yeah, I'm also mostly a YouTube head too, so.
Thanks, man. We'll leave Reset to you.
Alrighty, let's go rescue your little friend.
I know sometimes I'll right-click tabs and like mute them that way.
Back to normal.
So that could be it.
Same. Now, all that's left is to bring Small Fry back home.
Oh, we can talk with them.
Let's roll, gang.
Understood.
My apologies. Though my memories are restored, I'm afraid I won't be able to assist you. Please put me out of your mind. Miss Alfayed is the one who needs you, not me. Right, we're on it. We'll make sure Fairy knows how important you are to her. So we're in the hills near Cray Village. Wonder how it must feel for her to see this place again. At any rate, I leave this matter in your hands. I wish I could be there for her, but I have faith in you all. Oh, you checked on your phone, on your computer. Okay.
I smell treasure.
Did the time of day change?
Taking center stage.
Let's get to work.
My charges half ready.
There. How's this?
Looks like a little brighter.
Activate charge.
Damn, and here I thought we might get a reset back for this last fight.
Ready to roll. Activating drive.
Your turn, Judith.
Activating skill.
Here goes.
Are all the Jaegers the same? They're not. They're different. That one has a sword. Oh dear.
There. How's this one? We can get the jump if we have that in the bag. Ready to roll.
Activating drive.
Shoot it.
Activating skill.
Now or never.
Activating skill.
Sucker!
Thanks a whole bunch, Via.
And there's one other thing I want to do. Because I'm noticing that stutter again. Set priority to high.
Zeros.
I might have to like check my my OBS encoder and what I'm running. Because that could probably be the
Enemy
problem.
sighted. Be careful. Threat level high. Be extremely cautious.
Yeah, and right on cue. I think I said like in 2 hours I'll probably be hungry. Here I am 2 hours in. I feel it.
Detect treasure.
I feel it. We are a little hungry. But we have to get justice. We have to save Fairy.
Looks like we can rest here. Just what I needed.
All right.
This place. It's... What's happening to me? Fairy! Stay back! Stay away from me! You can't fool me! I know who you are! You're the last of Hamada's collaborators! I will take you down! That way, she can finally rest in peace.
Fairy. She's extremely unstable.
The rewrite is wavering. She's in a delicate state right now.
Quick, beat her ass.
If we don't act quick, this entire space could crumble in on itself.
What a pain in my ass. Listen up, Fairy, because I'm only gonna ask this once.
Yeah. It'd have to be Aaron to come up and like slap some sense into her, huh?
Is this really what you want? Is going back to being a warrior worth throwing everything away? Huh?
do I want to do? No, I know what I want. To become a mighty warrior. But I couldn't save Ida.
I know you've got a lot on your mind. You're still figuring out whether you want to live as a warrior, or if you want to follow a different path. And you got even more confused after playing the role of priestess at the New Year's festival, didn't you?
The role of priestess. The duty from our ancestors.
The mission of the Kruger is inherited by the priestess. Remember that when you make your decision.
I don't know. I just don't know. A warrior. A priestess. Which do I want? No, it's not about what I want. If I keep standing still, I won't ever become anything.
That's not true, Fairy. You've already taken a number of steps forward. Can't you see that? Huh? And I don't just mean as a warrior. You came to the capital by yourself, helped so many people with their problems. And even if you haven't figured out which path to take, you've learned and grown so much along the way.
And she's like 12.
So you see, you're not at a standstill. If anything, your willingness to stand still will help guide you to the path you want.
Me standing still will help guide me?
Yeah, and don't let some old fart tell you what to do. It's your life, so you get to choose how to live it.
That's right. Everyone has something weighing on them. Myself included. But you can overcome yours. And doing so will help you grow and move forward in your life.
If you need help, don't be afraid to ask for it. We all have each other's backs.
Damn, why pay for therapy when you can just play Trails?
That's the reason we've come this far, isn't it?
I was with you all.
That's right. Your worries and your way of life. It's all yours. Don't leave it in someone else's hands. Now, come back to us. Farida.
Fairy!
The corrosion is getting stronger?
Is that a big chicken? Lord of Wings, Galva Archon?
A giant bird!
That's the Falcon of the Sun from Krugen Legends. The corrosion must have recreated it from her warped perception.
I must defeat the enemy and avenge her! Marusha, grant me your protection!
Damn it! We were so close! Smallfry's being stubborn as hell. But when it comes to stubbornness, I've got her beat by a long shot!
We've almost gotten through to her, guys. Just a little more.
Right. We'll save you, Fairy, no matter what.
Would you be there for me if I were to crash out from corruption? I might be corrupted too.
Avenge her!
We would be corrupted together, Rumph.
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand.
It's showtime!
Pressure him, move it!
Activating skill!
Go, Ketra!
Activating drive.
Psycho activate!
No, you don't!
Yeah, we're a little too dependent on Obsidian Array and Nebulous something or other.
Shining flowers. Give
There!
Gotcha!
Nebulous Cannon.
Activating
It's just
skill.
so strong.
Stop right there!
Get corrupted, get corrupted. Oh no, she's landing her hits. Why can't she do this when I use her? Swear she has like the lowest accuracy on the entire squad. No shade.
Go all out!
Wait, all shade.
Keep it up, it's working!
Let's do this!
Shoot it!
Activating skill.
No. What am I?
I'm going!
Did Van even get hurt?
This would be an ideal time.
It feels like he barely took any damage, huh?
Unleash your
Pressure
full
him,
power.
move it.
Initializing drive. There!
Gotcha!
Activating skill.
It's go time. Ready to roll.
Activating drive.
Chance!
Give them your all!
Flames! Arusha!
Boost gauge limiter unlocked!
Our chance!
The chicken attacked Fairy.
Now, unleash your full power.
There!
Gotcha!
Activating skill.
Now or never.
Boost level maximum.
Okay. We don't really get a chance to use Judith's abilities very often. Like Go-Go Grimcat.
I prowl in the night. Time to raise the curtain. Grimcat at your service.
I should use Judith more often.
It's go time.
Boost level maximum.
Going all in!
Activating skill.
This one's gonna knock your socks off. I hope you're ready. Now for the climax. Grim Knight Wall!
Boost gauge limit raised.
The chicken made it out. But not for long. I'm about to backshot this chicken.
Give them your all!
Raging Buster!
Is it dead? It's dead.
That's how it goes.
I won't stop here.
Good for us.
And yes. Everyone.
Fairy, are you alright?
You know, that chicken could probably feed all of Kruger Village. Just saying.
I very much doubt she is.
That damn corrosion just won't let her go!
Her case is clearly worse than the one from yesterday. I don't understand why it hasn't gone away.
No. It must be in the final stages.
There's
Get a
multiple
hold of
stages?
yourself, Farida.
Supposed to do?
You gotta be kidding me. You seriously still stressing about that?
Is that Ida?
That voice!
No way.
Fairy manifested Ida?
Oh yeah, you guys told me about her.
Oh, so this is the woman who was like a sister to her. She must be a recreation from the innermost part
Back
of
from
her
the dead?
psyche.
Nah.
That's some wild stuff right there.
Yeah, I'm not exactly the real deal, sorry to say. Guess a little piece of me found its way inside you. Huh, Fairy?
Ida! That doesn't matter. I'm so glad to see you again. I just wish you weren't seeing me like this. I failed to grant your final wish and now I can't do anything right. I'm so pathetic.
That isn't true at all, and you know it. I know I told you to finish me off,
But now I need you to finish your friends off. Kill your friends, Fairy.
but I never should have done that. That's probably what caused you to lose sight of yourself in the first place.
That must have been the root cause of all this.
Probably so. Yeah.
That all said, I get it now. The fact that I'm here now just goes to show how very important that moment was to you.
Yeah, I mean, that'd be pretty...
That's okay. That experience made you more uncertain.
Pretty
but
big
if
moment.
anything, that and your compassion are what make you so strong. So keep that chin up and march on, little sis. I'll always be watching over you from here.
So, is getting corrosion just like free therapy for everyone who gets it?
I see. To think that Fairy has been protecting something so important all this time.
Yeah. She's protecting each and every one of her experiences. Got them all locked up inside her.
Maybe the Crimson Grendel isn't so bad. 1000% free. The people in her life are better siblings than a real big bro. Yeah, Costume's kind of thrown. He actually, like... well, I get... What happened exactly? He was just staying down there to keep Reset safe?
They're all inside of me? Yes, that's right.
Remember, even if you're unsure at times, your compassion will help you move forward.
So, what's it gonna be, small fry? You still want to forget everything?
No, I don't. I'm gonna hold on to what's important to me, and I'll never throw it all away. Ever again! That's why I'll fight with all my strength. I won't let this thing control me anymore!
I love the delivery on that, though. Wait, she did the thing that Costume did.
Did she just...
Holy shit! She did it! She burned it to smithereens, just like her bro.
Now that's impressive. She might actually become as strong as him someday.
I'm so relieved. Now let's...
She was able to overcome it.
The space is falling apart. We have to leave immediately.
Yeah, Fairy Spirit Unification. So does she just have a piece of Genesis in her pocket?
We've returned. Things were rather touch and go for a minute there.
Not wrong, but it was all worth it. Because we got our fairy back.
And thank goodness for that. But...
Huh?
So many horrible things. Why did I do all that? They're all my friends, and so are the people at Monmar. I even got Uppy and the Kruga involved.
It's all right, Fairy. Everything is gonna be just fine. If you need to cry, then let it out.
And there go the waterworks.
Can you blame her? The corrosion may be gone. The memories ain't going anywhere.
The same goes for me. I am truly sorry for all the problems I caused. Once again, please allow me to ask for your forgiveness.
You don't need to. It's not your fault. Please don't beat yourself up over this.
That's just great. Even after we got rid of the corrosion, it's still giving us grief.
Yes. It lingers like a shadow. Nothing could be more despicable. This only reaffirms how vital it is that we thwart the Garden Master.
I'm down for that. Day 4 might be a real doozy. Can't say I'm looking forward to it.
Regardless, we will take full responsibility for our actions. We will handle the aftermath of this incident and then promptly withdraw. The Vice Chief and I will see to everything ourselves.
You have my gratitude. In the meantime, the CID will be taking a closer look at this situation.
How many Genesises are we at now? Why are they just always with other people like that? Thus, the members of the Kruger Corps and Marduk finally return to their senses. Under the vigilant guidance of Vice Chief Hassan and Security Chief Qasim, They began to pull back from the capital for the time being. We're not missing too many. Only 3 more to go. Technically 2 more if we're not counting the 8th. That might have been like the least housekeepy section in Edith. I'm really sorry about the office and everyone's rooms. The Kruga and Marduk will be jointly covering the repair bill and any temporary lodging expenses. I am also more than willing to pay for any additional damages out of pocket if necessary. We would not put Reset out of house and home. We would never. You don't gotta do that. Only ones who should be bleeding green are the bigwigs with the big bucks. Now, if my pickup had suffered any more than light scratches, that'd be a different story. Damage wasn't too bad as I thought. Priorities, dude. Learn them. Yeah, finding a roof over your head is just the itty-bitty bit more important. Who also wanted 1,000 kill arc ride solutions? Place your bets. Well, okay. The only people who haven't gone rogue at this point, right? Let's think. Let's think for a second. Has Aaron left the party yet? Agnes hasn't left the party. Aaron hasn't left the party. I don't know. Beauregard could come up and fuck shit up if he wanted to, I guess. What's with that man and showing up at the last second every game? Why can't they give him more screen time? Does he even show up in this game, I wonder? You know, like, damn. I think I'll just go back to my old apartment and Agnes as her dorm room. And the rest of you guys are staying with the landlord's family on the 2nd floor, right? That's the plan. Old man was surprisingly understanding about the whole thing. It might get a little cramped in there, but we'll make it work. We're in the process of moving all your things. It'll take a while before we're done. So please just wait a little longer. Again, sorry about all this, you guys. Please allow us to assist you. Oh, that's not necessary. If anything, you should be resting after everything you've been through. Oh, speaking of sleep, Fairy and Reset are going to be in my room. We're going to have a slumber party. The rest of the group can sleep in the living room. That work for everyone? Wow, I've never met a landlord as courteous as you. Yes, how can we ever repay you? Gonna be a little harder to sneak out at night, but hey, I like me a challenge. I will never understand how you can be so inflappable in times like these. You would do well to at least be a little wary. This rewrite phenomena has been escalating with each passing day. Yeah, whenever someone steps away, they kind of get rewrote. Maybe we should all stick together. This is certainly no time to be fooling around. We've yet to find any leads on the Garden Master. If we want to find him in short order, we may need to change our approach. You're probably right. At least we made good progress on the Genesis front. We've got 5 of them in the last few days. That's true, but I'm afraid I won't be fully at ease until we've reclaimed the remaining 3. Well, anyways, we can talk more about this later tonight. You've all earned yourselves a breather. Let's take a break for a while, but don't go anywhere alone. I'd like all of my assistants to stick together just in case. That's probably smart. If any of us want to go out, I think we should take at least one other person with us. Let's meet back here when we're done. Then we can figure out what we want to do next. Very well. Let's split up for now then. One ally can be chosen to join Van. Oh? Purposefully picking Shizuna? How does this work?
I'm really, really sorry for putting you all through this.
Don't worry about it. Here, let's just focus on taking a quick look around town.
Understood. I would very much like to do that.
The housekeeping has presented itself. Do we have any newspaper?
Quit dawdling and buy
Special
something.
report.
Stop by it.
You know we love to read our newspapers. Oh, from the Grand Prix, okay. Special report follow-up on the incident at yesterday's Z1 Grand Prix. Details regarding the incident at yesterday's Z1 Grand Prix finals have begun to emerge. In the wake of the incident, we learned it was not an accident, but rather an act of terrorism. According to local authorities, Aslan's car was likely tampered with prior to the race, causing the scene that unfolded. After an overnight investigation, they concluded the incident was the work of a radical anti-immigration group called the True Grievance Brigade. Several members of the group have already been taken into custody and confessed to their involvement in the affair. Being the first Central Eastern immigrant favored to win the Grand Prix, Aslan has captured the attention of fans and media in the lead up to the race. Though the majority of Z1 fans view Aslan and his remarkable achievements in a positive light, his immigrant status has also inspired animosity from nationalist elements in its fan base, or in the fan base. According to Z1 officials, threatening letters addressed to Aslan were delivered to race organizers since well before the finals had even occurred. During interrogations, the terrorists responsible for the incident admitted that Aslan's ancestry motivated them in part to carry out their heinous crime. Following the accident, Aslan was rushed to the hospital for treatment and thorough examination. As of last night, physicians concluded he had suffered light bruising and a concussion, but that his life was not at risk. The chances of long-term injuries appear to be slim, and he's expected to be discharged within a few days and back on the racetrack before the end of the month. Many fans expressed concern about Aslan's health following the incident, and for the time being, it seems they can rest easy. Needless to say, the Grand Prix finals were suspended in light of the incident, and for the time being, a champion has not been named. The Z1 Grand Prix Management Committee issued a statement clarifying that a follow-up race will be held in the coming days to determine the series winner. However, given the need for Aslan to recover and repair his damaged car, as well as a need to strengthen the race's terrorism deterrence measures, an exact date for the race is yet to be set in stone. The management committee has hopes to hold the race at some point next month, and then follow up on the explosion in the 8th District. Earlier this morning, a small explosion caused a fire in a multi-tenant building in Old Town. The explosion primarily impacted the 2nd and 3rd floor of the building, and due to swift containment of the fire, a restaurant occupying the 1st floor and the surrounding buildings were undamaged. It has not been determined whether anyone was present on the 2nd or 3rd floors when the explosion occurred, but as of the time of printing, no casualties have been reported. In regard to the cause of the explosion, authorities state the incident was likely caused by an aging orbital power source overheating and combusting, in conjunction with a rupture in the building's plumbing system.
Again, I guess.
I wonder if the newspaper is different if you do the Grossritter stuff before you do the Grossritter stuff after you do the race stuff. Paulette has something new.
What would you like?
Pudding? Expensive ass oh damn, 64? Damn, wait. This pudding might be it. We'll buy 20.
Do your best out there, okay?
I should be finished cleaning the office soon. But why don't you have some dinner in the meantime? I'm sure you all must be hungry by now.
Dinner sounds great, actually. Thanks.
Yeah, I'm starving.
Well, alright. Today's supposed to be our day off, but I guess I can whip up something really quick for you. Should recharge you in no time.
Thank you very much, Victor. Paulette.
Need to make sure something like this doesn't ever happen again. Agreed. Nobody messes with my attendance and gets away with it.
Just try not to get hurt, alright? You don't have to worry about us, alright? Plenty of neighbors have already offered assistance with the cleanup. Even Maxim's volunteered.
Only thing that fool is good for is clearing out the rubble. But if he can manage to pull his weight, maybe I'll give him a few scraps for dinner.
Oh, Dad. Well, nevertheless, the help is appreciated. I'm sure if we all work together, we'll have the restaurant open in no time.
Don't worry so much. I'm just grateful no one was hurt. But I'll admit, all of it is in pretty bad shape. It might be a while before we can fix everything. Until that happens, I can set you guys up with a place to sleep for now. It'll be a bit small, but you're just gonna have to make do.
The desserts here are quite delicious, and the tea is nice as well. A blend from the Republic, I believe, using herbs grown in the autumn. Tartness gives it a rather unique taste. Knowledgeable as ever, I see. To do something so heinous, I suppose our enemy really is a force to be reckoned with. Still, it doesn't quite feel like the Garden Master's trying to get rid of us. Grandmaster's Ouroboros, right. We're going to need more information, and ideally from as many angles as possible. I was like, where's the Grandmaster from? And then like, I was like, oh yeah, Ouroboros, the big bad.
Far be it from me to criticize you for trying to take the initiative, but pushing yourself to the limit will do nothing to solve the issues at hand. Rest assured that the CID is doing all we can to track the Garden Master's movement. I will say to you what I said to Zelane. Take the time you have now to recuperate. Yeah, I know. By the way, I believe I remember you mentioning that this establishment serves a particularly delicious tarte tatin. Perhaps they'll order a few for us, but since you're so busy, I suppose you wouldn't mind if I had you share? Of course I don't mind, but not like I'd be jealous or anything. Baka. Well, the door's fixed. What's next?
You work fast, Maxim. Good job. But it's getting kind of late. Why don't we call it a day?
Good thinking. You know, you've got a pretty good head on your shoulders, Yume.
Are you guys going somewhere?
Yeah, we have a few more things to do. Glad to see you guys have managed to fix things up a little, though. I'm sure you two have been a big help.
I still can't believe what happened.
I came as soon as I heard. I was worried something might have happened to Paulette, but thankfully it seems nobody was injured. Sorry we made you worry.
Oh yeah, Maxim looked like he was about to throw up when he got here. So make sure to come back to us, okay? Or else Maxim will throw up for real.
Got it, kiddo.
Don't stay out too late, okay? You don't want to worry about Martin's poster girl after all.
You got it, kiddo.
We'll be back soon, Yume. Like we'd ever refuse someone with such a cute face.
Yume has a very cute face. That's daughter. Sorry again for all the trouble yesterday. I know this won't exactly make up for it, but why don't I help you with cleaning upstairs sometime? I guess you're heading out again. Just make sure you come back safe, alright?
Are the cats still on the roof? We can't go upstairs. Is the cat on the floor? The cat is gone.
Victor knows how to make everything with the best ingredients. Find it hard, but it pays off in the end. You guys heading somewhere? No big deal, or we'll check in on the equipment. Explosion was something else, though. Somebody's at fault here. Guess they didn't know the truth, yeah. Why don't we start looking for clues? With Montmartre not being open, that means there'll be less traffic and less profit. Hurry up and fix the place. Since we're bringing up good old times, Jen here used to own the entire building. Oh. Sold it to Victor when he started talking about wanting to own his own restaurant. He was pretty good at, he was a pretty good hand at cooking, so I figured why not. It has spelled trouble for Old Town if Montmartre closed for too long. Montmartre is the staple of Old Town. If it's another order from Jen, I guess we got no choice. And the police finished inspecting the crime scene. Minimize the damage. Times are really strange.
I'd better get home soon.
I see you're working hard as always. Looking is always free, you know.
Miserable rain.
Come see us again sometime.
Oh, we're back. Fully housekeeping.
Okay.
What was the button? There was a button. This is the button.
Thanks.
Can't believe what happened to Montmartre. Everyone's just, that is the talk of the town. Makes sense. Not very often your whole like neighborhood gets rocked by like Jaegers. Feels like things have been kind of strange lately, or am I just imagining? Nope, they've been really weird. Where'd the kids go?
Nothing beats a peaceful life.
Outside. Oh, Hawker's apologizing to his son. He never made it to the movie theater, did he? Or the race. I've been doing nothing but trouble lately. I ended up watching the Zemo Mark anyways. There was an accident over at Montmartre. Police came and everything and nobody got hurt. Damn. Getting real sick of being played by my dad all the time. Not like I can't survive without him around. She and his parents always letting me stay at their place. Maybe if I just moved in with him, Dad would get to work as much as he wants, then everyone would be happy. Ah, ouch. That's so sad.
Pretty mad, huh? Maybe there's some way I can explain it to him. Hold on, wasn't this the same thing that happened before? Guess I really haven't changed, not even after the divorce.
Tragic. Very, very tragic. Why is Harry so mad then? Did something happen? He stood up his kid! I wonder if that's their kitten.
Oh, what's going on? Looks like some fat cat's approaching Etoile with a kitten.
I think it's the one she was looking for, actually. I'm so happy it made it back.
Oh, huh. That's Tiger. He usually spends his time roaming around the center marsh. Nice job, little man. Looks like Etoile is seeing you in a whole new light.
Is that the end of the little cat sub-story? Kitten's been found. Also, anything new in the garden? No new floor from Mirabelle? I yearn for the garden. Yeah, Etoile and Tiger have a better love life than Van. It's true. Van fumbled the lane. And is too scared to commit. Because he's got a demon in his chest. So glad Curtis made it into Aramis. Can be more happy for him. Never doubted him for a second. You must be proud. Let me tell you about an award from when he was 5.
Well,
that's a proud mom. Explosion Mom really surprised me. I'm glad there was only an accident, but it's still closed down, so it's tragic. Spoken like a Chinibio. The power in my arm is growing. I must start wearing an eye patch to keep my demons concealed. Take it, you all been rather busy. Glad to know no one was hurt. Although Nikolai sharp as ever. Can't be help myself but worry about the people of Old Town. My heart's with them. Natalia, why would they allow tragedy to befall us? Why hasn't anything changed? Nothing's changed, then what's it all for? Curtis sure needs a lot of documents for enrollment. Everyone at Montmartre okay. Fix it in no time. Okay. And how's Curtis holding up? Next month I'll be attending Aramis as an official first year. How long is the break, I wonder? Or is there a break? There's... Do they have summer vacation? They do, right? Suppose it's supposed to be based on specific skill proficiency instead of general knowledge. Don't you think that's cheating? If I had to take a real test, they should too. People who are doing it probably just punch dropouts anyways. If they don't want to put in the effort, they should go somewhere else. There we are, Oafs on Discord. I hope it's in the Gacha channel. Make sure to drop by. Join up in the Discord if you haven't already. Just join in and mute it like I do with a lot of Discords. But I do keep a close eye on it.
Welcome to Laguna.
We'll take a bath.
I hate getting sweaty, but I could get used to this.
Yeah, I know I'm probably going to be posting Archelius needs a NSFW channel. I'll have you know we do have one. We have our For the Gooners chat.
It's
which
so nice and warm
only
in here.
has 2 posts right now, I think.
That
really hit the spot.
Get warmed up enough?
Knew they've been planning something lately, but talk about a heck and oh, Kisara getting that offer. Good for her. Yeah, Huck set it up. We saw that happening last time. An Aramis scholarship exam?
That's right. It's designed for students with exemplary technical skill who can't normally pay for Aramis tuition.
Aw, but the kid over there was like saying it was her drop. Kisara deserves better. She deserves an education. It not only stands to test the applicant's general comprehension level, but whichever marketable skill set they have a proficiency in as well. You know, if you broaden your scope of knowledge, the whole world would be at your fingertips. It warrants some thought, don't you think? Hold on a sec. Tell me who you are first. Don't think I haven't seen you around Old Town before.
Why, this here is Miss Matilda. She's my good old mahjong friend, and just between you and me, she's also the director of Aramis Academy. Said she simply had to meet the artist of the beautiful mural over there.
What? Why would someone so important? Now, there's no need to rush into an answer. Why don't you take some time to talk it over with someone you trust? Here, I'll even give you a few pamphlets with all the details.
Just remember, this is only one path of many.
School, huh? And it's up to me? Alright, I'll think about it. Man, everyone in Edith is so idealistic all the time. But maybe they're starting to rub off on me. Guess it was only a matter of time.
That was awfully nice of Huck. Now the ball's in her court. Matilda and I have known each other for years now. Maybe it was a bit presumptuous of me, but I figured it might be a good idea to introduce the two. An aid for town like Kisara's to go undiscovered after all. Besides, I'm also a representative for Aramis' Scholarship Foundation. I don't mind doing a little extra paperwork if it's for her, you know? Well, the choice is out there. Whether or not she takes it's up to her.
It's best to take your chances while you're still young, you know. But it's pertinent that you only make choices you're sure you won't regret. Of course, if it's alright if you make mistakes. Just be sure to consider your decisions carefully.
Right. The director of Aramis, huh? She's awfully persuasive.
How do I talk to Kisara? Aramis Academy, huh? You know, I've never even thought about going to school before. Must be out of my mind for even considering it. We love to see the youth flourish. How's Rebecca doing? Heard about what happened, still got scared to go out. It's hard to believe something like this would happen in Old Town. I'm used to the sound of explosives. I'm really good with them. Rebecca? I'm more afraid of people than anything really. It's wrong with me, and Kisara's been trying to help me out too. Have to do better. Haven't seen Kisara at all. Might have got caught up in everything. I should be doing better for her.
I can handle maintenance or modifications.
Yeah, nothing
Come
new
again,
here.
if you want.
Is that everyone practically?
Nothing beats a peaceful life.
Pretty much. Almost had a heart attack when I heard the explosion. Police aren't around for very long though. Heard a car speeding through Old Town this morning. That was us. Let's go to Treon and watch a movie.
On my way.
Let's see if this is the place with the missing movie for us. What might have happened before is it might have been like a double showing and it might have been at both theaters.
Got some time to kill today. Nothing to stop me from catching 2 movies this time.
Step right.
The showing on
I've watched
will soon begin.
both of these. Hold on, what about Terrell? What movie are we missing? We're missing one movie. What is that? Have you seen Robin, the Lady Justice from Orion Films? Oh, we did watch it. That was like the first movie we ever watched.
Welcome. The showing on screen 2 will soon begin.
We've watched all of these.
If you have a ticket, please proceed to the entrance.
Okay, well, I guess if I had to pick a movie...
Welcome.
Shade? It's Shade or... What's the other movies here?
What are we waiting for?
Step.
Casablanca or 100 Days? 100 Days? Who can we take to the 100-day movie again? I like that one.
Visit today.
But that's just because I yearn for LeBurl.
Step right.
The showing on screen 2 will soon.
Yeah, let's see. Connects. Katra's at 205, but did we bring Katra last time? I feel like we might have. Maybe Renee, if we can take him?
Step.
If you have a ticket, please proceed to the entrance.
We can take Renee. Yeah. I don't remember who we took to the 100 days. So we're gonna take Katra. Oh, wait, no, Kincaid.
By Casablanca. It all started with a simple diary.
I wonder what Kincaid's got to think, being the whole, like, CID and all, and seeing Richard. Yeah, and we'll just, like, zoom right through this since we've already watched it, like, way back when.
How can we compete with a military of that?
I have nothing but respect for the engineers that developed the first airships. If they hadn't invented them, I doubt LeBurl could have pulled off such a successful counteroffensive. Shortly after, Calvard started making their own gunships. It wouldn't be an exaggeration to say the advancement of technology completely changed the face of the war forever. It may not be long before we start seeing unmanned military crafts. I worry that if things follow their current trajectory, people will grow numb to the loss of life, to the taking of it. That's why everyone, including myself, has to be responsible with the technology we put into the world. Katra is such a good guy. The, like, talk he had after Casablanca and this one, it's like, damn, he gets it. The climax of the film left a remarkable impression on me. The atmosphere of the battlefield was quite convincing, and the weapons and airships were all accurate to the period. Apparently companies in both countries helped United Star produce it. Filmmakers would have had easy access to consultants. I suppose they would have had incentive to ensure historical accuracy, given the number of people here who are familiar with the events. It made for an exceptionally high-quality film, so them going the extra sales clearly paid dividends. You return, what did you miss? Not much, we're just glazing up Katra's, like, worldview, and we took Katra and Renee to the movies. And then we have time for one more movie?
Step right.
Thank you for your visit today.
I might do Casablanca again.
The showing on screen 1 will soon begin. If you have a ticket, please proceed to the entrance.
I don't know who I would bring here, though. Maybe we'll go watch the horror movie.
Go, go, go! Welcome.
Aaron, Reset, Katra, Judith, Shizuna. Shizuna? Taking Shizuna. Did we take her last
Showing
time?
on screen 2 will soon begin.
Could we take her last time?
Welcome. If you have a ticket, please proceed
Alright, we're
to
taking
the entrance.
Shizuna and... I don't know, I guess Katra again? I don't know who I brought to this movie before. Oh, I saw this movie with Katra before, okay.
Now playing at a theater near you.
That is nice that they tell you that.
Lurking in the darkness, but I will bring it to light.
Reset? Did I take Reset last time? I didn't. Reset and Shizuna. Yeah, I want to see what the movie was again, though, because I think I kind of forgot this one. Was this the one with the whole like mirror and it was like a perfect blue type? Yeah, okay, it was.
No! Don't come any closer! Stop! Please!
Barbara, are you okay?
A flawless replica that goes beyond a mere passing resemblance. I recall hearing that perfect copies of human beings appear during the incident that took place 2 years ago in Crossbell.
Yeah, it's creepy to think about. Guess there's something to the whole idea of truth being stranger than fiction. I think they were called simulacra. Supposed to be artificial humans in every sense.
A popular novel from 3 years ago called Heartless, Edgar, explored a similar concept. We haven't read that. The story was set in a distant future, so most readers likely thought of it as nothing more than science fiction. However, I do not believe we can dismiss it as such after witnessing Mare and other singularities.
I have to wonder if that kind of advancement will help or hurt human beings. Why am I mulling over this philosophical junk? I'm just a simple spriggan from Old Town.
There was a superstition about something similar in the place I grew up. They called it sleepwalking. The idea was that your spirit would leave your body and form another version of yourself. That was said to be an omen of death. So what do you think? Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, I could see that being a thing in the Eastern horror.
By the way, I'm not actually the real Shizuna.
You know what's scary? I can't tell if you're joking.
That wraps up our 2 movies.
What are we waiting for?
Yeah, and we're getting pretty close to time now, too. You know, I'm thinking maybe we'll call it here. It's like maybe like 5 minutes earlier than usual, but we did have our like Summerfest stream earlier today. And I didn't eat a real dinner. So maybe we'll take it easy for the rest of the night. Call it GG's. It was a fulfilling day. And now I know what to keep a lookout for Twitch. So yeah, next time we come in, we can deal with the housekeeping for Riverside, Station Street, Terrell, Satan, and Treon. Grand Circuit 2, it looks like. It'll be a pretty big housekeeping day next time we stream. Which will probably be Wednesday, I think.
Than here.
Well, Wednesday for Trails. I'm still streaming tomorrow and Sunday. That being said, thank you for everyone who stopped by. Always appreciate the company. GG's. Make sure to hop in that Discord if you haven't already. Until next time. Peace. Wait, I can be reset again. We're so back. Reset stare. Peace. It's funny because I'll go into my saves and it's just a bunch of pictures of Reset. Like almost every one of them is a close-up of Reset's face whenever she's playable. Anyways, good night.